we are back with another podcast of Film Culture Podcast. Remember, this is the podcast where I talk movie reviews, updates, and trailer breakdowns. Now, let's get into today's podcast. Today we will be talking about the brand new trailer that came out, which actually, here's a little story for you. So, when I was in the pain of making the first podcast, they dropped the trailer for Lightyear. Now, they already came out with the trailer, but they came out with a second one, and I thought it was worthy enough of a video because of how much it included new footage of just showing General Zurg. And watching this made me pretty excited. To be honest, I'm a huge Toy Story fan. I will sit down and watch a Pixar movie, but if it's a Toy Story one or if it's WALL-E, actually, put a like down in the put a like. Put a like in if you liked WALL-E. I think we should all agree on that. WALL-E was one of the best Pixar movies. Now, let's go back to Lightyear. It had a lot of new footage. At the start, we can see Buzz Lightyear suiting up for a mission, and he's getting ready to go into this first flight. But then we see him get grabbed by this green tentacle-like organism, and I don't think we know what this is yet. I don't think it's going to be that important, but it's just this green organism that's been on this planet that they've been stuck on for a year, which Buzz Lightyear explains. And we are seeing one of the characters once they chop off the tentacle that grabs Buzz. And when we go more into this trailer, we can see that he does a Buzz Lightyear mission log. It's kind of funny that he's doing a mission log because I do a podcast. So, mission log, podcast, I think they're the same. They're basically the same thing. Before we go more into this trailer, I just want to say, sorry that the comments won't be on for this video, because YouTube has this thing where you get to pick if you want to pick a video to be for kids or not for kids. And I gotta respect that, because if you put it for kids, the comments are disabled. But if you put it for kids, yeah, the comments will be disabled. But if you don't, and say it's not for kids, the comments will be there, and you guys can talk amongst yourselves. Now, this is like PG. I haven't looked that up yet. I'll let you guys know once we get another update on Lightyear. And I think it's fair that we make this for kids, because this is Pixar, so it's not going to be a thing not for kids. Going back to while he's talking about the mission log, he says, like I said, a full year they've been on this planet, which my guess is they were people on Earth that went to this planet and are now stuck on it from after going to Earth. And now they say that their first test flight is a go, and Buzz Lightyear grabs this, a robot gives Buzz Lightyear this machine with this crystal in it that is supposed to help them fly the ship. And he starts the ship and he goes around the sun and he goes through this portal that looks a lot like hyperspace from Star Wars. I don't know. Does anybody else think that? I think it looks like hyperspace from Star Wars. And he goes into it, and he's amazed to see what he sees. And he goes on this brand new looking planet. It looks like a brand new planet. It doesn't look like that desert planet that we all saw at the beginning of the trailer, which I have a theory for. I do have a theory for, which I will post tomorrow. I have a Buzz Lightyear. I'm going to make a video of Buzz Lightyear theories for the movie. And just for what this all is, but just a little piece of this is he's in a forest of completely new looking things, so my guess is this is involving time travel. We've already heard rumors that this movie is going to involve time travel, and I think Buzz Lightyear time traveled to this brand new planet, which actually could even be the same planet. It might even be the same planet. Or he could have gone to the future of them going back to Earth, and he's figuring out how they got back. And then, after we see this brand new planet, we see a bunch of robots. And then we see Buzz Lightyear running away from a robot. And he says, a massive robot. Then we see red eyes and this huge looking robot. Now, I thought this was just one of Zurg's henchmen. But when you'll figure out what this robot actually is when we go more into it. And the robot keeps fighting Buzz Lightyear. And then we see this cat robot. His name is Sox. And it is spelled S-O-X. And he's his, droid of this movie. And they're just going on being a team. And then we see, Buzz doing a bunch of dangerous things. We get a bunch of cuts of everyone saying, Buzz! And then when we see Buzz looking back to him, and we see, oh my gosh, but we see actually that robot that we saw in the the beginning of the trailer, that's actually Zurg. And we can kind of see the design of him now. And I think he looks pretty cool. Now, as we know, he doesn't look exactly like he did in Toy Story. That's not what they're going for. Toys are not supposed to look perfectly like it. And I think Zurg looks pretty cool, which is the next thing I want to go to. I'm wondering how they're going to pull this off. Now, lately, I haven't been feeling a lot of the Disney magic with Luca. Luca had a meaning to it, but I didn't feel how I felt while watching WALL-E or Toy Story. So, I know this is a Toy Story movie, but this is also looking to be an action movie. And it just makes me wonder what this movie is about. Continuing on, we get a bunch of more snippets of just footage of his friends helping him and everything. And then at one part, we see Buzz getting grabbed by that same organism, proving my point that this is that they are still on the planet, and Buzz just time traveled. He just time traveled. And that just keeps going on to my point. And then at the end of the trailer, we see him falling asleep, and then Sox basically making him do a lullaby for him. it's pretty funny. And then we cut to the title. Now, this trailer showed a lot, and it showed Zurg, which I think looks really cool. And like I said, tomorrow I will be doing a theory video on the Lightyear movie, and going more into what I think is going to go down in this movie. And I really like this trailer. The reason Lightyear wasn't on my anticipated list for this year was they're not even on my honorable mentions, is because there are more movies I'm excited for than that. Oh, and speaking of my anticipated list, I was notified that the Indiana Jones movie was pushed to 2023. So like I said, I was really worried that they were going to push Indiana Jones again. So it's now coming out in 2023. So hopefully it will stay there, so I can put that for my list for next year. Because it might be number 1, it might be number 3. I don't know. I just need to see all the movies that come out next year when we get closer to it. But going back to Lightyear, I have a lot of theories, which I will talk about tomorrow. And I have moved my Q&A to Friday now. There will be a Friday Q&A now, so I need you to go to my most anticipated video and type Q&A questions for me. It has to be mostly movie related, and if it's inappropriate, I won't put it in, or if I don't want to talk about that topic. So Q&A questions on movies, and because I'm moving it to Friday because I might be doing the Batman theory with a special guest on Saturday. We still need to discuss if we're doing it on Saturday. And then, on Sunday, I think it's Sunday, is the Super Bowl. If it's Sunday, yeah, I think it's Sunday. I'll keep you guys notified on that for tomorrow's video. But, yeah, okay, so remember, Lightyear theory, tomorrow, and Q&A on Friday, and then Saturday, maybe a video. Now, I am going to take a couple more days for you guys to comment what I should call you guys. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm Logan, and this is Film Culture Podcast, signing out.